Welcome to alsherbs.com, the oasis for your wellness journey. Our mission is to promote good health and reduce the risk of disease by providing a holistic approach to well-being. From the soothing scent of lavender to the invigorating kick of ginseng, we've got you covered with a wide array of herbs, supplements, and wellness products. Imagine the power of nature, harnessed and delivered right to your doorstep. That's the alsherbs.com promise, and it's a promise we're proud to keep. Shopping at alsherbs.com has truly transformed my life, says one of our satisfied customers. The quality of their products is unmatched, and I've never felt better. And she's not alone. Countless individuals have found a one-stop shop for all their wellness needs at alsherbs.com. It's made a world of difference in my life, another customer shares. And what's the secret to our success? It's simple. We believe in the power of holistic wellness, and we're committed to providing the best products to support your journey. Whether you're boosting your immune system, seeking natural remedies, or enhancing your fitness routine, we have everything you need. The path to a healthier, happier life is just a click away. Visit alsherbs.com today and experience the transformative power of nature. Take the first step towards a vibrant, fulfilling lifestyle. alsherbs.com, where your wellness journey begins. Improving lives, one herb at a time. Your wellness oasis awaits.
Hey you guys, this is Courtney Camaro. I'm outside of Muhammad Ali's real original home. We're in Chicago, and I wanted to shout out Al's Botanics and Herbs. Man, when I tell you, I am one of those people that has insomnia. I can't sleep. I can't focus on some days because I'm so sleep deprived, and this has helped. This is one of the mixtures he has that helps with sleep.
What's going on today? Today we're going to be talking about health in general, problems sleeping. This is going to be a big one. I'm just gonna show you the significance of how important this is with this right here. So, sleep problems are a major factor of a lot of underlying health conditions. Sleep problems is like the reason why people get sick. A lot of times is associated with lack of sleep. A lot of issues is associated with a lack of sleep, and I'm gonna talk about quite a few of those issues. And also, I don't like to leave people without solutions. So I'm going to definitely give you some solutions of what I do to get better sleep. First of all, I am a person that pretty much have had sleeping problems for decades. Since I was a little kid, I had problems sleeping. And over the course of my adulthood, I also have had problems sleeping, and I have gotten better gradually, and ultimately now I'm very, very good at getting sleep, no matter what's going on, because I kind of know what to do and what to take. To get better sleep. Okay. So I'm going to talk about some things right now. Okay. We're going to talk about underlying health conditions associated with sleep disorders. First off, what is a sleep disorder? Okay. And of course, I'm going to give you some basically solutions on what you could do to resolve those sleep issues, get you some sleep right away within at least a week. The goal after this live stream is for you to get the information and within a week, take that information within a week or two, or no less than a month, have better sleep. For the first time in your life, or even, you might have been going through a rough patch, you can finally get some better sleep. Okay, so sleep is important. A lot of people are quote unquote on the grind, and they're trying to, make as much money as they possibly can. And they're trying to, basically grind it out. And the thing is that you need sleep in order to grind better. In order to grind better, you need good sleep. Okay, that is important, to have good sleep. Okay, so remember that. For those people that be like, you don't need to sleep and all of that, and they're taking all kind of drugs in order to stay awake. You are more effective being you're more effective sleeping, getting a full night's rest, ample rest, than a person that is not getting ample rest. You are in much better a situation to have a effective performance, whether it be at your job, whether if you're playing sports. You are much better getting a full night's sleep, being well rested, than someone that is not well rested. So let's make this bigger. So I want everybody to see this. Okay. So let's see how this is. Okay, that's a lot better. All right. So sleep disorders are conditions that affect the quality, timing, or duration of sleep, and can significantly impact a person's ability to function during the day. Some common sleep disorders include insomnia, difficulty falling asleep or staying asleep, sleep apnea, breathing interruptions during sleep, narcolepsy, excessive daytime sleepiness, and sudden sleep attacks, restless leg syndromes, uncomfortable sensations in the legs, often leading to movement during sleep, circadian rhythm disorders, problems with the body's internal clock, causing difficulty falling asleep and waking up at desired times, unusual behaviors during sleep, such as sleepwalking or talking. Okay, so that's parasomnias. Okay, if you're experiencing any sleep issues, it says it might be helpful to consult a healthcare professional for proper diagnosis and treatment plan. Is there a specific sleep disorder you're curious about or experience? That's the question I have for you guys. And if you're watching this or even on the playback, do you have any issues sleeping? Okay. A lot of people are going, it's periods in people's lives that they're going to have problems sleeping. Okay. I would say that's probably a given. Like, you're going to probably have some issues sleeping sometime or another in your life. That's just just a human condition. You might be in a situation where you have an increased workload at work. You might be going through something at home where, like for me, I am definitely bombarded because I have a lot going on with, like, I got a home renovation that I've been dealing with for quite a few years, and it's not really comfortable like I want it to be. I'm still working on things, and it's frustrating trying to get some sleep. It gets very, very frustrating, to say the least. And it just also adds to problems with stress and everything like that that is associated with um, sleep disorders. Okay, so it's you could be in a situation where you got to work two jobs because you got to make the ends meet, and that increases, that probably would increase your issues with sleep. You might be going through something with any type of traumatic experiences that will also most likely have you to lose sleep. You got to think about, okay, you got people that are in war. I remember when I was in war, when I was in the Navy, during 9/11, it was very, very difficult for me to sleep. Very, very difficult. And you got people that's out in the field, Marines and Army personnel. They're out in the elements. They're out in environments, foreign environments, fighting for God and country. And basically, they're pretty much facing heavy heavy weapons and artillery being shot at them, 24 hours a day. Any given time, an explosion may happen or they may come under attack. Very difficult to sleep in that type of situation. It's various forms of situations. Truck drivers, they have to have a certain time period where they have to allocate rest because as I'm going to state in the future of this live stream, there is consequences of having bad sleep, and one of those is definitely accidents. Okay, so I might as well get into that right now and open that one up because there are there are consequences for not getting enough sleep. It's like causes. Everything has a cause and effect. Well, one of the causes and effects of lack of sleep is sleep accidents or accidents associated with being sleep deprived. Okay, so these are some of the health issues that are associated with sleep deprivation. Memory issues. Can't think of something. You forgetting something, and can't your memory is all clouded because it's like you're a computer. Like if you look at your body like a computer has memory, and that memory stores certain data that you can recall, in a future time. It basically helps the functionality of the computer become fast, and you can access certain things quicker depending on how much memory you have in your computer world. The brain is kind of somewhat similar into, if you don't have enough sleep, it's hard to recall your memory. It's hard to remember things, and then it gets gradually worse. This is what leads to dementia. So that's just one thing, right? And another thing is, and I'll have to admit, I have to say that I'm not a doctor or health professional. I will direct you into some solutions, and these are just basically old-fashioned, very natural solutions to get your sleep in a better position, to be able to sleep better. I'm going to give you those solutions. And, I want you to, definitely, like, share, and subscribe as well. Send this to someone that you know that is having sleep problems. Okay. So another thing is high blood pressure. How many people they know someone that died of a heart attack? I have about three people that's close to me that died of high blood pressure, basically. And sleep, also bad diet. So imagine, okay, let's just kind of take a step back. Let's go kind of down in the rabbit hole a little bit. What if you have a bad diet? And the bad diet, actually, you see how everything kind of matters. I know Lauryn Hill has a song that said nothing really matters at all, but that's not true. That's totally not true. Everything matters. Everything has a cause and an effect. You learn that in grade school science class. Everything has a cause and effect. So when you add bad diet in the mix, that associates to other things that start to, basically associated with that bad diet. So with that bad diet, now you have high cholesterol, you have basically your arteries get clogged up, then you're having problems sleeping. Because I'm gonna tell you, like, when you're eating bad, you have a very bad diet. And I'm gonna just basically tell you right now, if you're sleeping, if you're eating before, like, just say, if you're eating after, like, let's just say 5 to 6 o'clock, let's just say about definitely 7 o'clock. If you're eating after 7 o'clock, you're not giving your body enough time to break the food down in order to have proper sleep. So and then definitely, if you're not working out, you're not, running or walking off the meal that you had that day or the day prior, those things also play a role. So basically, you add bad diet to the mix, then a lot of people are eating later and staying up late because they can't sleep. That does what? It brings high blood pressure. It brings other problems, trouble with thinking and concentrating. Now you have, okay, high blood pressure. Okay, you can add inflammation to the mix. Inflammation, in case you didn't know what inflammation means, inflammation basically means that you have hot spots all throughout your body. You have problem areas throughout your body where there's some type of pain. You might have pain in your head. You might have pain in your soreness in your throat or soreness in your shoulder. All of those are inflammation. And after a while, it basically starts to spread throughout your whole body, and it could lead to a lot of things. One of those things can also be cancer, because inflammation unchecked is a sign. Basically, inflammation is a sign that there's some type of problems going on in your body, and one of those problems can build up to be cancer related. So you got a lot of things that are definitely associated with bad sleep. It's like a cause and effect type of thing, So you got to be very, very careful of making sure you're getting enough rest. Definitely make sure because if you're not getting enough rest, that might be a sign that there are some other underlying health issues that are causing you problems sleeping. So you got to be very, 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 very careful of that. Not actually, what I'm saying is that your problems having a good night's sleep might be an alarm to why you're having bad health issues. Like it's your alarm telling your body, get up, you got to do something. Your body is not healthy, we need to do something. So don't sleep, because your body is telling you, really literally, like, don't go to sleep because something ain't right here. You got to do something. You got to wake up, go to the, you got to do something, because we're not right. Your body's job is to try to keep you alive, to keep you healthy. If you listen to your body is telling you, okay, something is not right here. You're trying to go to sleep, you're not right. It's your body is like, hey man, woman, you got to get up. Your body, we're not together. We're not ready for sleep, because it's something going on that is, if we your body is saying, if we go to sleep, you might not wake up, because it's something going on. It's, some blockages. It's, it's something going on with inflammation. It could be your mind is racing, all kind of different things that your body is trying to tell you, I'm not ready for us to fall asleep. We have to deal with these problems before we go to sleep. Now, it is some ways where you can kind of get your body in a state where it's got to go to sleep, but you don't want to put raw sewage in your water. That's not, you don't want to, like, you don't want to, basically, a lot of times what people try to do is they try to keep all of these bad habits, and then try to deal with one, and just try to force those bad habits to work for them. Like, they don't want to give up the bad diet, and they don't want to exercise, but they still want to get good night's sleep. So they try to, just take some type of pill or something like that to kind of force them to get some type of sleep. And that might work in the short term, but the long-term effects of that may be detrimental. And that's what kind of leads into, again, diabetes. Okay. Diabetes is a metabolic disease. It is a disease that affects the metabolism, and it's associated with lack of insulin creation. The body naturally creates insulin. In the case of diabetes, that insulin becomes an issue to create, because the body starts to break down and not be able to create insulin properly. Okay, so moving along, mood changes. A lot of times, I'll have to say, I'm definitely a single man. I'm divorced, and I just recently understood that once you actually get married, you can never be a bachelor again. Once you get married, you had a divorce or whatever, you're no longer a bachelor. You're basically just single if you're not, married or anything, but you're not a bachelor. So one of the things that I will say, that a lot of times women, and how basically their attitudes are and stuff like that. You got to understand, a lot of women are also having sleep problems. A lot of women are independent. They've been sold the independent lifestyle, and they are, trying to do a lot of things by themselves. And it's a lot of stress associated with that. And again, stress leads to a lot of different things, and it also affects the sleep. So a lot of women, the reason why they're moody is because a lot of times they're not getting a lot of rest. They're not getting enough rest. It's not that simple, but it is one part of the pie. It's one piece of the puzzle. Them not getting enough rest associates with bad mood, bad behavior. So I mean, you probably need to go up to a woman and be like, hey, I can help you get some better sleep. Hey, you get with me, baby. You're gonna be sleeping real good, because I know you need better sleep, because that's why you always moody. So you need to get with me, you know what I'm saying? Because I can give you the solution, of your sleep problems. Now, I will say this, okay, to kind of go a little bit more in the rabbit hole and to kind of take things a little less PG. Having good sex does help with sleep. It does help with other things, like it helps with lack of sleep. It helps with depression. As long as it is a healthy relationship. I wouldn't say a toxic relationship helps with that, because whatever you make with good sex, you would lose with just basically being in a situation where you with someone that you guys are not getting along and you're arguing, fussing, and fighting. I'm saying in a more compatible relationship, yes, good sex does help with sleep, depression, and other things. So yeah, it definitely helps to have someone that could probably help you sleep better. Now, in my case, I kind of take things a little bit further than that, which, as far as when it comes to just sex, I not only provide that, but I also have health solutions. Being into natural healing for over a decade now, I have researched and learned a lot of different techniques and understandings on how to get some better rest. Now, some of these things are kind of recent, like, because I'm going to get to that, but it's some things that your body might be lacking as far as in the minerals, in as far as minerals, that will lead you to a situation where you don't have the ability to be able to sleep, because your body is lacking some things minerally. So another thing, as far as things is concerned, is weight gain. Okay, you're up. So you got to understand, where this is a person, think of a person that can't sleep. You can't sleep, right? You trying to go to bed at 10 o'clock, you can't sleep at 10, you can't go to sleep. So you're up. What do people do when they're up? They snack, they eat, right? They order food because they're up. They're already up. People get bored and they want to eat, they want to snack on something. So the more you're up, because you're not sleeping, you're awake. So now you're eating more, right? Because you're up. Everybody else is asleep. You're already up, and you're eating more because you're awake more. So you're gonna gain more weight, right? And then, what I say before, accidents. A lot of accidents are associated with bad sleep. You can go to jail for DUI, right? Or being under the influence of drugs, right? You can go to jail for that. You can't necessarily go to jail for sleep deprivation. That's just a health condition. It's associated with a lot of people. A lot of people have sleep deprivation. You know, a lot of accidents. Just think you have to share the highway with everybody. You have to share the road with everybody. You on a road with someone that is not, they haven't had any sleep for like 2 days. You have to be on the same road with this person. And this person he can start a 10, 20 car pileup by basically just veering off the road, falling asleep behind the wheel. It happens. It happens quite often. Every year, there's an accident. You can even say every day there's an accident associated with someone that is dealing with sleep deprivation. Accidents in the workplace. People, you know, have accidents in warehouses. They, you know, have a crane or you know, even a construction site. People, you know, have a forklift accident. And a lot of these accidents are associated with lack of sleep. You know, a lot of workplaces, they understand, okay, we need to have some type of solution for if people can't sleep. We need to have them not be able to not be pressured to come to work. Just, you know, have, you know, give them so many PTO days so they can take off work, so they can get the R&R they need, which is the rest and reprieve that they need in order to, you know, come to work and be refreshed and well rested. Okay. So some jobs, they pressure you to work and show up on time and all of that, where you know, some companies, you know, they have a more balanced approach as far as they understand that you're not a robot and you need your rest, and they give you your PTO, and they give you other health benefits as well. Some companies give you some type of exercise discount at some type of health facility, or you know, some type of physical fitness discount, so you can get adequate exercise. So other than accidents, you have low sex drive. Okay, low sex drive also is associated with lack of sleep. So I'm actually going to play a video, um and it's associated with a lack of sleep. Let me see here. It's a woman explaining. She's in a natural healing as well, and she's explaining why men have problems with ED, because a lot of things are associated with your brain. You know, your brain is traumatic. You know, when it goes through a period of trauma when it does not have adequate rest, and that from that trauma, you have a hard time getting your penis erect, because your body is saying, hey, I'm tired, bro, I don't think I want to have sex. Okay, so it becomes hard for you to be able to be hard, literally, because it's very, very difficult for you to trick the mind to get your body to have sex when it's tired. It's very, very tired. You know, it's kind of difficult. Let me see here. See if I can find this this video. Definitely want to post that. Let me play a commercial before, so I need a little time to find this. Let me play a commercial real quick here.
Welcome to alsherbs.com, the oasis for your wellness journey. Our mission is to promote good health and reduce the risk of disease by providing a holistic approach to well-being. From the soothing scent of lavender to the invigorating kick of ginseng, we've got you covered with a wide array of herbs, supplements, and wellness products. Imagine the power of nature, harnessed and delivered right to your doorstep. That's the alsherbs.com promise, and it's a promise we're proud to keep. Shopping at alsherbs.com has truly transformed my life, says one of our satisfied customers. The quality of their products is unmatched, and I've never felt better. And she's not alone. Countless individuals have found a one-stop shop for all their wellness needs at alsherbs.com. It's made a world of difference in my life, another customer shares. And what's the secret to our success? It's simple. We believe in the power of holistic wellness, and we're committed to providing the best products to support your journey. Whether you're boosting your immune system, seeking natural remedies, or enhancing your fitness routine, we have everything you need. The path to a healthier, happier life is just a click away. Visit alsherbs.com today and experience the transformative power of nature. Take the first step towards a vibrant, fulfilling lifestyle. alsherbs.com, where your wellness journey begins. Improving lives, one herb at a time. Your wellness oasis awaits.
All right. So I'm probably gonna just have to I was supposed to upload this video anyway, so that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna just upload it onto my Al's Herbs channel. Yeah, I'm all logged in already. So yeah, I mean it's definitely, I would love to know if you're having problems sleeping. What are those problems? How long have you had those problems? I would love to know that in this video. You could comment those issues that you're having in this video, and I'll promise to respond to them. A lot of times when you comment on videos, you have people that will comment, and they had the same problems, and then they have a solution. Like a lot of times comments turn into like mini forums. If you know like what a forum is, you post something. That's what Reddit is. Reddit is like a forum, and then people post in their solutions to the same problems that is being talked about. So this is something, it's like I download a lot of videos, and a lot of times I forget to post them, or I didn't post them at that particular time, and it happens. But low sex drive is definitely one of those things that definitely I talked a lot about on this channel. I definitely have products that will help with this as well. But I'm gonna tell you, if you're not sleeping, it's not going to make that much of a difference. You still need your sleep. So I sell this on eBay as well as Al's Herbs.com. It's called Sex God. It's all natural supplement to help with different problems associated with different sexual dysfunctions. Okay, so I do have something for that as well that I sell on alsherbs.com. But okay, so I just uploaded this. So we're gonna stop this right there, and then we're going to this video here.
In men is a very intricate process because they are.
So let me start this from this. Okay, there we go.
Sexual arousal in men is a very intricate process because the erection portion is controlled by the parasympathetic nervous system, which is the relaxation part of the involuntary nervous system. But then the orgasm and the ejaculation is controlled by the sympathetic nervous system, the fight or flight aspect of the involuntary nervous system. So now imagine if a man has chronic low-grade stress, then the sympathetic part of the nervous system is going to dominate, which prevents proper activation of the parasympathetic, the relaxation response during intimacy. Now, some men will take the route of going to sexual therapy. And in sexual therapy, most of the time you're advised to take slow, deep breaths to calm your sympathetic nervous system, which controls ejaculation. So what I'm saying is during stress, the fight or flight can dominate the rest and digest part of the nervous system, which causes the erection. So what do you think will happen if a man has chronic stress in his life? And remember, this applies to women as well, because a woman who has chronic low-grade stress, it will create a lower sex drive and also sexual interest.
So basically, what she was saying is part of your sexual drive is associated with what's in your mind. So when you have low sex drive, a lot of that is associated with the fact that you cannot properly get your mind in a balanced state to where it's erect. A lot of times when you find yourself as a man, when you go to sleep and you wake up, you start to notice, if you probably noticed this, that you basically had an erection while you were sleeping. You woke up and you had a slight erection. That's because your mind has gotten in tune with your basically your penis. If you really notice, right? So I call the penis a little brain, right? Because it has a left and right, your gonads, your balls, has a left and right hemisphere. Then you got your brain, which is your left and right hemisphere, your cerebellum. So your brain functions are associated with your penis. So if you can't get enough rest and you're not in a relaxed state, your brain is telling your body it needs rest. Your penis might still want to go, but it doesn't override the brain. It's the brain is telling it needs rest. You got to get some rest, and then you should be primed for a better sexual experience because you got the proper rest. So moving on, your immunity system becomes weak. I said this earlier. You don't have adequate sleep. Your body is hard. It's hard for your body to repair itself, to have the proper immunity it needs to fight off any diseases or any invaders inside your body. Okay. That's associated with sleep deprivation, sleep problems. Risk of heart disease. Okay, we talked about second was high blood pressure. High blood pressure also is linked to risk of heart disease or heart disease. So high blood pressure, gets worse. Now you got heart disease, you got heart problems. So also not being able to walk properly, poor balance, is also associated with sleep deprivation. Long-term sleep problems. So yeah, this is if I had to put a value on all of this, I would say it's worth trillions of dollars. To be able to properly have better sleep is it's like $1 trillion industry, because multi-trillion dollars. Because if you think about all of the accidents, think of the insurance companies, think of all of the hospitals, clinics that have patients that come in on a day-to-day, weekly basis that are associated with sleep deprivation. And that's one of the reasons why they have high blood pressure, diabetes, low sex drive. They need a Viagra pill, heart disease, weakened immunity systems, mood changes, what is associated with also mental illness. The reason I dropped that bomb is because I knew all of these are very, very major as far as why people are having the problems they're having with life, because they're losing and they're not getting enough sleep. They're losing rest. They're losing opportunities to have a full night's sleep. This is how major this is. It is a major, major, major deal. So I just wanted to live stream this to show the importance of this. This is very, very important. So now the importance of this. And again, send this to everybody that is having problems with sleep problems. Okay, like, share, subscribe. Okay, now what are some solutions to this problem? What are some solutions? Okay, what are some solutions? We know we have the problem. What are some solutions? I'm gonna go off of some things that work for me. Okay, and also these are the things I know, and I've done research on, and I figured out, okay, this is really what's going on. Okay. And I've talked about these, and other people that are doctors talked about this as well. So first things first is a lot of times you have to deal with this here, mineral deficiency. A lot of people are mineral deficient, and I'm going to tell you what deficiency mineral that they're deficient on. Okay. So first things first is mineral deficiency. Okay. Lacking minerals, lacking proper minerals. What are they lacking, Broke Genius? What are they lacking? Mr. CEO of Owls Herbs, Owls Enterprise. What are they lacking? Magnesium. Magnesium. Magnesium.
Message.
Magnesium is that puzzle that's missing, that is part of the puzzle. A lot of times people are magnesium deficient. Okay, I'm going to read off some of the signs of or symptoms of magnesium deficiency. Headaches, dizziness, confusion, poor concentration, nervousness, jumpiness, migraine, posterior headaches, cramps in the muscles of the face, neck, shoulders, and entire vertebral column, cardiac arrhythmias, gastrointestinal cramps, nausea, vomiting, diarrhea, urinary tract cramps, uterine cramps, paresthesia, tingling of the hands, numbness, thigh and calf cramps, cramps in the soles of the feet and toes, paresthesias, tingling, magnesium deficiency. You definitely need magnesium, okay? Magnesium. Repeat after me, magnesium. If you're a freaking Marvel fan, just remember Magneto. You need some Magneto. You know what I'm saying? Like, this is one of the creme de la cremes of what I figured out. And I put this together and I was like, oh, this is why I was having so much sleep problems over the decades. One of the missing pieces of the puzzle was magnesium. So I loaded up on magnesium and I noticed that my sleep patterns were a lot better. I used to stay up late at night. If you've been really following me and I've been, talking about other things and stuff, I'm talking about health today. And I'm going to try to talk more about health, right? Because health is very, very important. It's no wealth without health. Okay. So basically, I used to stay up late at night and I would just be like, okay, well, it's just something I had to do. And then I started to notice, okay, well, I started taking magnesium a lot more and I started taking it regularly. And one of the things that I noticed, my circadian rhythm got better. I no longer needed to stay up late at night. I started to stay up wake up during the day and go to sleep at night. And I was like, it almost like felt like a miracle. It's like, oh, I'm back in the the normal 9 to 5 world. Like, I'm able to actually wake up now, not stay, be up all night long, like a crazy person. Like I was able to actually get up during the day and go to sleep at night. And that one of the things that helped was magnesium. Okay. Magnesium was one of the things that I needed to deal with, that I didn't have. Okay. So that's a very, very important thing there. Magnesium. Okay. Magnesium. So after the magnesium deficiency or mineral deficiency is addressed, there's other things you can also take. There's bananas. Bananas help with before bedtime, like around 6 or 7 o'clock. You start loading up on bananas. Drinking milk, like having a bowl of oatmeal before bed, like a couple hours before bed, 3 or 4 hours. Not drinking any caffeine after let's just say about 3 o'clock, not having any caffeine, no pop, no chocolate, no coffee, anything with caffeine. After 3 o'clock, you should be like, no, not at all, no more. And then you should load up on water. You should load up on water. You should drink a lot of water throughout the day. That's another thing that'll keep you up, is your body needs water. Your body is made up of, I think, like what, 90 something percent water. So you need water. You know, a lot of people are trying to drink pop for water and juice for water. No, you need water. Like your body actually, because sugar tricks your mind to, you know, want to always have sugar. So water becomes like this tasteless. You get nothing out of it. You think in your mind, you think, oh, you know, I drink this sugary drink and I get so high and, you know, it makes me feel so good, right? This water doesn't have the effect, but it's what your body needs. You have to program your mind to drink water every single day, all day, because that is what you need to flush out all of these wasteful things that are in your body, and it gives your body just lubricant that it needs to survive. It just does a lot of different things. Water is like, it does so many things. It's unbelievable, like what it does, but you need it. Like drinking pop, sodas, alcohol, juice is not a supplement for water. The best water to drink is coconut water. If you can drink it, coconut water, watermelon, that's very good to drink. But you want to also drink water, okay? So basically, one of the things that also that you need once you deal with the mineral deficiency, primarily magnesium, is you need a comfortable environment. Well, before I talk about the comfortable environment, you need to de-stress. Okay? De-stress. All right. So de-stressing. You want to eliminate as much as possible of the stressors that are in your life. If it's people, you got to tell them no. Okay? If it's you know, basically if it's you know, someone trying to tell you, okay, I need you to do this or do that, you got to tell them no. You got to tell them no, because you're sleep deprived. You have a sleep condition you have to deal with. You have to address. Your sleep is off. You have to address that at all costs. So any stressors that are in your life, you have to try to find a way to deal with them, because that is what's driving you. That is the piece of the puzzle of why you're having sleep problems. You have to de-stress as much as possible. How do you do that? Okay. I guess I'll combine the two. You make your life as comfortable as you possibly can. Your sleeping conditions, your home, comfortable as possible. Clean up your home. Get rid of all of the junk, the clutter. Get rid of anything in your bedroom, any bad smells, or, if your sheets, you need to change your sheets at least once a week. Okay. If you're really rich, like Oprah, she'd probably change your sheets about 3 or 4 times. Every 3 or 4 days, you should change your sheets. Clean your bed, steam clean your bed. put some like essential oils in your bed, spray the room with essential oils, have some house plants in your room so you can have a comfortable, cohesive environment. Your just think of your room and your home is like your comfortable cave that you designed, that you made as comfortable as possible so you can get good rest. When your bed should be comfortable. If you have a woman, or if you're a couple and you both sleep together, you should be both in some type of cohesive environment to where you can comfortably get some good sleep. You should make, and you should also have some type of sleep ritual, where you get your body prepared for sleep. So that might be, like I said, you have some honey, some oatmeal with milk. You have some type of banana, because bananas help with sleep. If you're hungry and you didn't eat before like 7 or whatever, you could, turkey has certain things in it to help with sleep. So you have some cold cuts. If you eat meat, you have some turkey for lunch meat. You make you a turkey sandwich, and basically don't have any pop or soda with it, or any juice. If you have juice with it, make sure it doesn't have any caffeine in it, and you have that meal as your, because you didn't eat before 7. You might have a rough life where you got to work a lot or whatever. You came home and you didn't get anything. You missed the time where you could possibly eat, to avoid any circadian rhythm issues. So you can have like, a turkey sandwich or something like that. That turkey helps with sleep. Also, some couple things that also help. Celery helps with sleep. Another thing that also helps with sleep is you can have some chamomile tea. You make some chamomile tea, and that helps also with sleep. So you have some type of ritual to where once you start to wind down, you have this ritual, and that ritual might include sex. You and your woman, y'all in bed, y'all both give each other a sleeping pill, and then as you retire for the evening, both of you guys are should be well rested, and you go to sleep. Okay. Whatever the ritual is, that's what you make every night, so you can, have a full night's rest as possible as you can. So a lot of what is involved is de-stressing. Sometimes you have to plan, depending on how chaotic your life is, you might have to plan for de-stressing. You might be in a situation where stress is almost unavoidable, right? I mentioned you in a war, fighting overseas. I mean, stress is pretty much unavoidable at that point. You have to do the best you can. Whatever you do, you gotta, basically, just plan and hope for the time where you can de-stress. You can get yourself in a point where, okay, you can de-stress. De-stressing might be easier or harder depending on the person in your life and your situation. Okay. So after that, basically, you kind of, you should have some better rest after you do those things. Your bedroom should be, You know, if you're in a cold environment, it should be slightly warmer and it should be quiet, you know, no music or anything like that. I mean, you can listen to a podcast, you know, some podcasters like, or you know, guys with you know, that do that basically talk, you know, they provide some good like sleeping I guess like not so much sleep medicine, but like sleep therapy, because they'll just be having a conversation about something, and you know, you know, some guys are, you know, give you some of the best sleep therapy, man, that you could ever pay for. Like, I even probably would even say myself, like, I'm probably giving people sleep therapy, like me just rambling off, you know, hours and 2 hours. I'm pretty sure I'm providing somebody some sleep out there, some good sleep therapy. But yeah, I got certain people that you know, I can't wait for them to drop a video so I can, you know, put it on about 9 o'clock. By about 10:30, I'm gone. I'm asleep. I wake up, I look at the phone, the YouTube is closed out because I probably didn't even hear what they said. I just had went to sleep, you know. I heard them talking and then I went to sleep. Another trick that I have is when I'm sleeping, I start to kind of start dreaming. I try to like initiate some type of dream. And that might consist, I wouldn't say I wouldn't say you should think as a man, you shouldn't think of no woman, because that might start to get you into a point, especially if you by yourself, obviously. That might kind of be disruptive to start dreaming about women and shit like that. Like, I wouldn't recommend that. But what I do normally is I start to think about like the life that I really want, like, or I start to think like, okay, you know, what if I had $100 million? What would I do with it? Like, that's just something I do. Like, I just feel like, okay, if I had $1 billion, like I got $1 billion in cash, what do I do with it? Like, how would I, you know, of course I would have to, you know, hide it, and I would have to you know, start some businesses, and because you know, I gotta launder all of this money because I got a lot of cash. You know, I gotta put it in, you know, put it to work. So I start to, it's just what I do. Like, I every now and again, and it works really well. Like, after a while, it's like, damn, you know, I start going to sleep and I'm starting, you know, really get into it. And I wake up and it's just, you know, a refreshing feeling because you know, I had some good sleep. But that kind of kicks off, because a lot of times your mind is kind of running, and it's, you know, moving and stuff, and you're thinking about all of these things. And these, you know, some people count sheep, you know, it's like that, you know, thinking about the money and all this other stuff. It kind of helps you deal with all of that, like the whole, you know, mind racing type of thing, you know. So yeah, it's certain things mentally you could do to kind of help yourself fall asleep better. But whatever you do, you definitely have to de-stress. De-stressing is very, very important. Okay. So as far as solutions directly, as far as some things that you could possibly, you know, purchase, as far as things that you can purchase, I'm gonna go over, you know, some things that I have and some things that you can add to help your sleep improve right away. Like, I mean, within a probably a couple weeks to a month. Okay, so first of all, I told you about the magnesium. Okay, I've already talked to you about that. I already told you, okay, definitely, probably, most likely a magnesium deficient. Okay, So what I'm going to go over is what I have as far as what you can add to the magnesium, and just kind of basically put yourself, give yourself some type of a sleep boost to like get yourself, propel yourself to sleep. So I have the knockout. It basically helps you get some sleep. Okay, helps you get your body to a point where you can kind of help yourself get to bed. Okay, so this is 50 capsules and 100 capsules. 50 capsules is $22. Okay, and 100 capsules is $34. Okay, I'm gonna probably make some type of discount. I'm gonna make like some type of discount code in the future. So like you can basically give you some type of discount. Like if you're watching this, I'll give you like some type of discount code in the future. When I mention this again, or when I mention my store, I got to remember I'll make a discount code, maybe like YouTube or something, so you can basically get some type of discount for watching my content and then taking steps toward purchasing it. I'll give you some type of discount code. So basically, yeah, if you take like 2 of these before bedtime, you take the magnesium, you will put yourself in a situation where you will basically get to sleep right away. This is something that I use myself personally. I use these things myself. It's like just for me, and I'm not only or I think no, that wasn't just for me, and it was I think it was Bosley or something. It's like I'm not just a owner or whatever, a manager. I'm a client. I use my own products. Okay, so yeah, definitely this is one of them that it will help you promote a healthy sleep cycle. All right, so another thing that helps, I will say that helps, is and this could be part of your sleep ritual. Okay, this is very, very effective. Okay, very effective. Because it does 2 things. It makes you smarter and it helps you fall asleep. Reading. You get you a book. You have a book that you're reading. You may have a little like a notepad so you can take notes, and you get smarter, more knowledgeable, and it helps you fall asleep at the same time. Reading is very, very effective. I mean, oh my God. Reading is just like, oh man, it's like it gives you just imagine, right? You took the knockout, you bought the knockout. It's cheaper than the price to fill up your tank, your car's gas tank. You got the magnesium, and then you start reading a book. You start reading a book. Oh my God, you are gone. You are out of here. You about to go. You are gone. You know what I'm saying? Literally. You lights out, curtains. You know what I'm saying? Like you're out of here. You're gone. You sleep. You sleep. You out of here, buddy. So yeah, that's all I have for you this early morning or late morning rather. And I hope you can, like I say, share these share this video, like, share, subscribe, Share this video to everybody that you know that is having sleep issues. I wish you the best of sleep and the best of health. Check out alsherbs.com again. Like I gave you the freebie. I gave you quite a few freebies, right? Of what you can take. You add that knockout to the mix, and just let me know. Come back to this video and say, hey, what was the result of you taking these two things, making the modified changes, maybe changing your diet, maybe like after 5 o'clock, going, taking a walk, maybe a run, and then coming back home, or even doing it in the morning or whatever, and then come back home, you start your sleep ritual, you de-stress, take the magnesium, you get the knockout. Report back to me and tell me, what would that cost? Like, I mean, that literally would cost what, $30? Magnesium at Rite Aid, you can, basically CVS, Walgreens. It's like what? No, it's like at least like $10 or $15. Okay. And then, basically you just get those two, right? And, deal with your other underlying health issues as well. Report back to me and let me know if that worked. Again, send this to anybody that's having sleep issues. Let me know. And I promise you, I'm almost certain that your sleep probably is going to improve. You know what I'm saying? I'm almost certain of it. I mean, like, cause that's literally what I did. And honestly, I'm gonna be honest with you. Like, I don't really even take my sleep herbs that much because I don't really have to. The magnesium usually is enough, but if I did take my sleep herbs, it's curtains. I already know it's curtains for me. I'm knocked out. I'm sleeping. I'm waking up like, man, what happened? You know what I'm saying? So yeah, this is basically just something that you can use to, again, have a much better sleep cycle and a much better, healthier life.